I need to charge my phone soon. Do you need to charge
Mine
your
good?
is charging right now.
Welcome back. We've all had a bit of food and some
Sustenance.
liquid energy.
Water's where it's at.
How's everyone feeling?
Great.
Feeling good?
Great.
Feel
Good.
Take a cake.
Just feel rewarded for our decisions that we managed to find it, and it would have been super bad knowing that we went into this cool tunnel and they're like, "Hey,
And there
it's
was
actually out of the
nothing
lake,"
down
and you're
here.
like, "Dick in your eye."
I'll be honest, I was expecting you guys to wait by the lake
Yeah.
and then it would be like you see them and then you go out, but I was like, okay, we'll just like swap a couple of things around. That's fine. I'll reward your choices. With a gelatinous
what?
cube.
I was gonna say, it's the first reward we get.
And I would like to say, possibly the best sound effect of the night.
That was pretty fantastic.
Pretty gross.
No, it was horrible.
So we find ourselves, they've set off looking for the moon lily while waiting by a lake where they were expecting the moon lily to bloom. You guys wanted to explore a bit of a kobold warren. Lilith got shot. You guys had a run-in. Actually, you had a run-in with a kobold that you singed, who then pulled a tripwire and dropped a big thing of gelatinous cube goo behind you that then slowly gooed its way towards people and shoved some people into a pit.
Hey, we're all survived. We're all still here.
Everyone's still here. Everyone's had a short rest as you've kind of been like slowly pushing yourself out onto the lake. And you guys have been trying to keep track, but like just be aware of a few different kobold factions that are like being around, and that the fact that they are looking for something you suspect to be the moon lily. You guys saw a moon lily arise from the lake in a very beautiful, ethereal kind of thing. It was all very pretty, and we're all very impressed. As it opened itself up, you guys saw two kobold boats descend on it pretty quickly, and there is a third coming along. The two that are right near the kobold, right near the moon lily, are both green war paint kobolds. The ones with the turquoise paint, they're a little further away, but they are trying to hurriedly make their way there.
We're further away.
How big is the lily? Is it like,
It is a flower.
yeah, so like a small flower?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. You try and pick it up with your mate's hand, because I can tell you it's not going to work.
We did little-
Given the fact that that does
Your little-
necrotic damage and this is a
Yeah.
necromantic flower, it might not go the way.
monkey paw thing.
Beautiful. We find our way there. You guys are a little bit further away. They haven't noticed you just yet.
And the two that are there are the same.
They're all green.
They're all okay.
These two green,
They
the one
should
over
be there.
here is turquoise.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, the one that's like a bit further away. Off to one side.
Alright.
I turn around and I look directly at this one and I
How far
go,
away?
let's wait a
I'd say
second.
right now you guys are probably about like 150 feet away. They're just kind of like starting to
Yeah.
get to the flower.
I say directly to this one, let's just wait a second and see what these two factions of kobolds do before we react, yeah?
Are we going to get closer? Like, I think we should get closer.
A little bit closer is fine, but we're not throwing any fireballs on
I
anyone.
would-
Not gonna fireball. I do not want to destroy this thing.
Here.
We can't let them get away with it.
Correct.
Well, the other boat's here.
Are we still hidden? Would that?
I'd say you guys are like kind of far away enough and they're kind of like pretty focused on this. If you start to get closer, you're making stealth checks.
Yeah. What does a stealth check look? Sorry.
A group stealth check is what that would look like.
We're not moving.
You're not currently moving, you are currently stationary.
I want to stay here. I want
Okay.
to stay here and watch what's happening.
150 feet. Big.
We're too far away to catch up to them at the moment.
But aren't they going to have to realistically come out of the way?
These are the boats who you guys followed out here, essentially. You know where they would be heading.
How many are on each boat?
On each boat,
Yeah.
there is 5 on one, 4 on the other. Because that's how many kobold minis I have.
I mean, you have the perfect amount for the game.
Yeah.
We can see the other boat.
You can see the other boat approaching. It looks like it has like 4, maybe 5.
And what do they do? Are they trying to get the lily or like, just kind of pulling up next to it?
So I'll say you guys have pretty much, I've given you a bit of time to decide what you're going to do. So you guys have decided you're staying still. They're getting there and you see that there is like a kobold who like reaches down and very delicately picks the lily.
Okay.
I'd like to get a little bit closer
Yeah.
if we've got the
Let's move a little
opportunity.
bit
Use
closer.
the shadows. While we can.
Sneakily.
Cool.
Get a bit
Give me a group stealth check.
Now, do we roll with disadvantage even though we're not walking?
Yeah.
We're in a boat though.
Yeah.
That's balls.
Yeah, heavy armor clanging around while you paddle. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so I'll take a 17.
12.
12? 17?
18.
15.
Surprise,
Yeah.
surprise!
That will pass their passive perception. Actually, I'll do an active perception because they're feeling catchy.
Hopefully the other group is really well.
After a short rest, do I get any spell slots back?
Only wizards.
No, well.
Probably should have this tabbed out.
And paper.
I'm writing prayers.
Oh.
I may look extremely intent at my character sheet. What I'm actually doing is thinking of dicky
Writing
rhymes. Harder than you'd think.
Cool.
He was definitely.
You guys pass their perception checks. Actually, do the other guys. Cool. They fell. You see that they notice the other
Oh,
kobold boats, and they like start very hurriedly starting to like move.
are they trying
away.
to turn around or move to a different?
It looks like they're kind of going back the way that they were
towards
coming.
us.
Loosely. You guys were like kind of scooting around. There's like some low currents and stuff, so it's not a direct straight line.
I
But
think-
they will be coming back to our way.
They'll be coming back your way.
I mean, I would rather not fight 9
9 kobolds on a boat.
on a boat.
Because they're just going to pepper us. And do we have many... You've
Well,
got...
there was 5 on one boat, 4 on the other. It's
Just
not.
gonna jump on that boat,
No.
grab the thing, and
And
jump off.
run.
That's why I didn't want to go any closer because I'm like, they're gonna have to come back east our way.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Sona is just like...
Can we do something to move the water? Like,
Try and drown them.
no,
They are starting to boat away back the way they came.
Which
I'd
is
say they're
towards-
probably about like 100 feet away from you guys.
They're kinda towards.
Make the
Kinda
water
towards.
like.
Like Sammy Jackson. It's like you're here, they're there, and they're traveling like that way.
Let's
I guess I'm going to...
Yeah.
Sonny's
let's get
going
in their way.
to lean into Lilith and be like, do you think like the kobolds that they're like the face makeup, they're like not these ones but the other ones that you're talking about, are they like good or not?
Oh, you haven't switched to combat view.
The
Oh, we're not in combat.
based on the bloodlust that
That's
we
just
saw
a visual
in
representation for
the
you guys.
massacre,
Yeah.
I would say none of these things are good.
Yes, I'm like, well, it's
Yeah, I think we
cool.
should cut him off at the pass.
Cut them off.
Yeah.
Let
I
him
agree.
get closer to
Got them off in the panic.
But be prepared to go back to where we want. So if I jump and grab it and jump back, we want to be going. We want to be booking it
back
Alright.
across where the
back to
door
where we
is,
came. Where we came. Yeah.
and then we'll hold up.
Are
and
we
try.
going to try and attack them or sneak up to them and you jump on?
Let them come towards us.
Okay, sure.
Cool. They start coming towards you. You guys give me another stealth check. I know you're not moving, but they're like sort of moving now.
Oh, no.
16.
Cool.
19.
We're 19.
Cool. You guys remain very squirty.
Like, rather like reach behind and grab you. I'm like,
They begin to move. They're probably like maybe about 50 feet away, but they're like side on to you guys.
Okay.
And you see that the other boat is like kind of doing their best to catch up, but they're staying about equidistant.
Alright.
we're going to fight
As
14 people.
soon as they get within 30 feet.
I'll let you guys know that's probably as close as they get. And they're like side on. Any further, they're going to be passing you and going further.
Alright, let's.
Are we
I
moving
need to be
towards
within
them?
30 feet of them.
Cool. So we'll move
This
towards
way?
them for 30 feet. Do we want to
Is that where they
show
can
the
get
combat
to
view so that
Sure.
people can see our boats?
But we'll be both traveling the same direction.
That change? Yeah, it's changed.
Yep.
Cool.
Sure about.
So I'll say you guys are heading like toward me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got these guys out
And
here.
And And who has the flower?
5, 10, 15, 20, 45. It was someone in that boat.
Okay, so we still need to be closer.
Yes. Need to get 30 feet of the flower.
Cool. I'll say, as you guys are like doing this, I want a group athletics check to see if you can like catch up to them.
Yike.
4.
8.
14.
20.
20, 8,
4.
18.
8 athletics.
Athletics.
Jesus,
We
good for you.
both-
Cool. You only
Shout out
need-
to the 2 crew, baby.
you only need half of you to succeed on a group check, so lucky because you two fucking.
I'm not that bad at
That's
that.
going well, Sid.
I
Okay,
am.
you guys
going,
like.
okay.
I'll say you guys get within like 30 feet of both.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, they all fall out.
I
Get it? The lily is gone. Now it's lost forever.
don't-
Oh no. Get in there.
Get in the boat.
Okay.
Look at me. I am different.
So I'm going to turn to them and just say, get ready. And you just see me silver disappear and Misty step onto their boat.
Sweet. I'll say you guys can do that. We're going to roll initiative,
Oh,
Yes.
but this will be like your surprise action.
Can
Is
I
that your
can I get in my vigil blessing first?
Yeah.
Sweet. I will give vigil the blessing to the rogue. Because you're gone. So you roll with advantage.
15?
You're in-
cool. Are we is it a surprise? Can we attack them first? Or-
You roll your initiative twice until we can take a better one.
I'm going to say because he was just like bye and then just bamfed out of there. I'll be like, that's the prize action.
But-
They're expecting to be attacked.
We rolled
22.
Is this with advantage?
I know. She gets it with advantage because I gave her vigil and blessing.
Oh, right.
22 was
Non-natural 20.
12.
We've figured out his play. Swan is he's turning to talking to us. The only time he ever talks to us is when he tells us he's going to do something stupid.
So who got over 20?
me 22.
22?
I got a 20.
Who got between a 20 and a 15?
15.
15? Yep.
For someone who's talkative,
12.
Oh, no, I didn't say talkative. I said I'm an explainer. So when I talk, I'm annoyed.
Cool.
Sure.
First up, so you bamf over there. Which boat are you?
I burnt right next to the guy that has the flower,
Cool.
and I'm going to wrestle the flower off him.
as an action.
Cool. Yeah, bamf
And the
over there.
boat's like.
I'm going to say,
Bonus action.
give me a dex saving throw as you bamf and appear a bunch of new weight onto this very long, skinny boat.
Dex save.
Dex save.
17.
Oh, you're taking a 17?
I'm just going to taking my portion.
Cool. Yeah, that's enough. Like, you land there, and then it's going to be.
I haven't used them for this. So,
Did you get what rolls on a short rest?
No.
Then you wouldn't have them.
I have two. Yeah, because we had a rest. I
Yeah,
used the
you
other
guys
ones
had a long
yesterday.
rest after the
Yeah.
after the bridge.
Oh,
Yeah, I get every day. I get
yes,
four.
dude.
Day. Cool. You bamf on it. You don't fall into the water. Congratulations.
That's
Very
great.
big move. Cool. So it's going to be opposed athletics as
Yep.
you try and
I roll a 17.
you roll a 17.
Yep.
Cool.
Which means you get a
17 plus 0. Athletics. If it's athletics, then 0. Yeah.
kobold.
Now the question is, do I thunder wave before I jump off?
You should have done the wave before and made their boats come closer to us.
That
No,
would
it
blown
was
up,
still
bud.
away.
Would have blown up.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. Because it's 15 square.
It's like, we just need lots of waves.
Now I'm on there. I can.
Cool.
You can fit. I'm the captain now.
Normally rolled kobolds a bit beefier than your regular kobold. He rolled an 18, which becomes a 17. We roll off. If you want, or it could be like they're both holding on to
Oh
it.
no, the captain.
If I.
And
If we're both holding onto it and I Misty Step, could I be taking it with me?
No.
Okay. Then yes, I'll wrestle it off. That is a 5.
Shit.
You got a 18.
Oh.
19. So he's like kind of stretched you off. You are still there.
Yep.
But you guys see he's wearing like a little bit of like leather armor, and he has like a bit nicer robes, the guy who is actually holding it.
Okay.
He's the fancy man.
He is the fancy guy. Cool. That is Lilith's turn. Sorry. So that was your surprise action.
Yep.
Now it's your turn proper at the start of the round.
What the fuck do I do here?
Damn. It's beefy.
They fucking grown beefy in the Stormlands. Also, if I just had you guys fighting like regular kobolds all the way up to like level 5, that wouldn't be very fun. Go there.
Yep.
He's standing right next to the one that has the flower, yeah?
Correct. Yeah, I'll say he's like the one in the back.
How far away am I from?
Are you just trying to shoot them?
I'm just gonna try.
They're well within range of your bow.
Alright, I'm
I'll say
going
because you're trying to shoot like over
gonna
the
aim
other bow.
at the one
Mhm.
that is holding the flower that's right next to him. So sneak attacks, it's within 5 feet.
It's within 5 feet of him, so that doesn't give you advantage, but it allows you to use
Use
your
my-
sneak
yeah.
attack if you hit him.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna basically be
So
like,
this guy looks beefier than the rest, just so you guys know.
that's
There's a couple of them that look a little bit stronger.
okay, well, I'm gonna aim at him anyway because he's standing right next to our friend.
And that way you get the sneak attack.
I'm gonna basically go and then pull out my bow.
You roll with advantage because they haven't acted, or is that only
No.
assassins?
And that's, yeah, it's like advantage and then crit if they're surprised.
16.
16? I don't think that does it. Sorry, I gotta double check because it's. Oh, this game has a lot of rules. Yeah, major. No, just misses.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So, because you're shooting, if you weren't trying to shoot like through this boat,
Mm.
I will say if you want,
Yeah.
you can hit one of these guys,
No, well, I may as well.
but it'll be like it's him being on the other side of them.
So
That
I've
can
aimed
hit a slight
behind him,
bump,
one
so
of them's gotten in the way.
Yeah.
That's fine. They won't be sneak attack, so I'll just do 1, 2, 6.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, jab.
Throw a javelin.
Guide bolt, guide bolt.
9 points.
Yeah,
of
but I
piercing
want to
damage
use
to
divine
this
smite
guy.
with it.
You
I
can.
can't.
Can you?
No,
Has to be
so
a
I've only got
Melee weapon.
9 points of piercing damage to this guy.
9 points of piercing damage to that guy. Do you roll your sneak attack on that?
I did not because it's not the one that's here.
You kill him.
Cool.
Yeah, that won't help. That's one guy.
4, 3, 7 more damage.
Yeah, and you just hit. As he just back and splashes into the water.
1 down.
Cool.
Then, are we trying to get in the move closer? I guess.
I'm gonna say it's your boat. Boat
Yep.
moves on your action.
Yep.
Which will be like
As my action?
no, it'll be like I'll say it'll take the movement of whoever's on the boat.
Yep.
And it'll be a group athletics check to see how well you
Yep.
are at everything else.
Cool. So yeah, I can't do anything else.
Cool. That is thanks, Jeff.
Cool. I will take the direction of just trying to diagonally get in front of it, I think.
Cool. Everyone who's on the boat make a group athletics check.
14.
Mm-hmm.
athletics is +6.
Yep. Cool.
16, 14. Actually, not bad for
So you
myself.
can get like.
Can I get next to the cobble bit?
Go.
I'm gonna say they haven't had their turn, so they haven't moved. I'll say you can get like you're like there's about like
Then they can get onto it.
5 foot gap that
Yeah.
you gotta jump.
Yeah, 5 foot cap if you want to jump it.
It's
You
it's
You
not
know
so
how
much
much
that
I like
you guys
going.
can easily clear a 5 foot gap.
Yep.
Where the danger comes in is like landing on a very small boat designed for kobolds in heavy armor and being able to.
I
maintain
can't walk
your
across a
balance.
bridge.
But if you
Just
jump,
putting it out
but
there.
if you jump on a
Yeah.
boat, then you'll have a boat.
Yeah, the 5-foot gap isn't the issue. It's the landing that's the issue.
I can't reach with my sword with 5
That's,
foot.
that's why I brought it closer.
I want to shish kebab them and I can't.
Yeah, jump over.
I'm scared.
Get over there.
Just do it.
Take a beer. This is a lunch hour.
Whose turn is it?
Mine. So I moved the boat. That's my
Movement.
Yeah. With cool. And then I'm going to cast Moonbeam
Mm-hmm.
at the front of this boat on that guy, so that if they travel forward, they're all gonna go through the moonbeam.
Cool. This guy, the guy with the flower, the beefy looking guy, is going to counterspell.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Fair. He can. Yeah, I guess he can totally do that. Balls. Then, I guess my bonus action is to cry. Is
You just sit there and shut this up.
I'm going, yeah, that's
Yep.
that's it. That sounds like my bonus action. You like that? Then.
He took my time.
Oh boy.
And
That's very out of character.
that's Callum. That's not Sonny.
Cool. You successfully steer it off, and you're like, "Yeah, you got to do it." And then it's like, as you go to do it, you see that like this green magic kind of comes out and just like interrupts it and like dissipates it and just kind of like scatters
Yes, that was-
this ethereal moonbeam.
I think Sonny takes a moment. He's confident he knows that it's a counter spell, but some part of him because is that the Stardust?
Just be real chill, my guy. Real chill. That is the sorcerer's turn.
Trouble.
He must be like 16 or something. What are you? What did you roll?
I'm 20.
Oh,
Yeah, he's 20. Sorcerer got an 18.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's between.
It is going to cast.
Meaning he's got to get the spell back.
No.
I got cabbies on me. There's so many
He's going to cast. Shall I please have a double check what this is?
No. You can't.
Whatever it is, we refuse.
I politely decline.
Decline.
It's like,
Lovely of you to offer.
I'd rather not do that if that's okay. Just no.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save?
I counter spell it, but it's not a skill I have. Shit.
That is a 9.
And a 9, it fell. He actually, you will get advantage. On
Yes.
this, don't you, for,
Yeah, yes.
for being a no.
12.
No, still not going to do it. He
Yeah,
casts
terrible.
calm person
Okay.
and goes, "Leave us alone."
He won't understand.
Oh,
Yes, we will,
okay.
'cause
Like
he
it's very common.
Broken.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He asked you to leave him alone.
The counter spell's a third level spell.
Yeah.
He had 1/3 of it. That's what he spent it on. So they've asked for you to leave them alone and like go away. Essentially, is what they've asked. You are under the charmed condition. So it's
Okay.
like you don't want to interfere with their plans. Why would you want to interfere with their plans?
Okay.
They're just doing their thing. They haven't attacked you at all. You set off their traps, not them. You're fine.
Okay.
One there.
The other sorcerer on this boat is going to use magic missile and hit each of you guys on the boat.
Sick. How much are we done?
One there.
That's how magic missile works. You just get hit.
Cool. You take 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of damage. You take 2. As he just like goes and like shoots off these things with like he's only got like 3 fingers on his hand and a thumb, and he like shoots it off, and it looks like his nails come off, and just like, and they're just like, ah, fuck.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's your turn. Cool. Koo, that is your turn.
Oh no, he's thinking. Oh no.
Alicia.
Can you tell about all of them?
Pardon?
Was it?
You can tell by the
But like the leader, it's like
Yeah.
he's just asked me like leave us alone.
I thunderwave all my friends. No.
If you'd done it earlier, you would have set a precedence.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I would have, yeah.
Just sent us flying into the spikes. Harsh precedence set.
How far away is the other kobold?
The turquoise one.
Pardon?
The one other the like the
The other one, I'll say they're about like 50 feet away.
okay. So I turn and was like, oh, so you're good ones. So
Alright, we got this.
I'll cast Chill Touch on one of the kobolds.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Do it up.
Yep.
Wow, way to make enemies of every.
That's
Yeah,
the
you
26.
absolutely do, yeah.
That's a 10.
Cool. I'm gonna say,
I just can't.
give me an Arcana check as well while you do this.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Do you with advantage?
No, just
No,
regular.
just straight Arcana. Ooh.
That one. Never mind. It's fine. I was gonna say if you rolled really well, I was gonna let you push one of them into the water. So it's like one of these guys, like you grab him, he's like, as he just like kind of like tenses up.
And that's my turn.
Sick.
Do you get to do a wisdom save at the end of the turn?
Only
No.
if one of them do something harmful to him. Which they're all just gonna leave you alone. That is
Sucks. Good crap, I did.
the kobold's turn. They are going to just move their boat, and then they're going to take a bunch of shots at you guys. Which they do with advantage because they're next to one of their allies.
Yeah, pack tactics.
Yeah, pack tactics.
We're in trouble.
Yeah. Alright. 3 of these attacks come for you.
Sweet.
That's missed. That'll be a hit. So like a natural 18.
Mhm.
Did a 15 hit you?
No.
No, 1 hit.
Well,
Huge. Huge for you.
yeah.
You do take 7 points of damage though. As it like
Oh,
flings and fucking clocks you in the side of the head.
that's max damage, right?
Yeah, this makes sense. 2 of these are come for you. So that's 13 hit.
Whatever.
No.
No?
Fun.
I've got the right way.
Nice.
We can't really run away.
Cool. 15 will hit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, they're just not beautiful.
You take 6 points of damage. 17 will miss you,
No, we'll hit.
and that 20 will hit. Oh, these are coming for Holly.
Oh, sorry, how much?
I don't know, I was saying. First one missed, but then the second one crit. Oh, that's cocked. So, fucking, that's as low as I could roll on 2d4. You take 5 points of damage.
I took more damage and I wasn't critically hit.
So those guys continue to move. I'll say you get closer to, like, significantly closer, because just inches of time. It's like 8 o'clock. We'll say we're like most of the way back to the cave,
Okay.
as you guys have like come in and intercept them.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. That's Sia. That's your turn. Just being dinged in the head by a kobold.
Yeah, I'm not okay with it, but I'm
Mhm.
gonna jump onto this boat.
Cool. Give me a dex saving throw. Don't roll below a 10. Because they know it's a DC 10.
11
Yeah.
minus 1 is 10. Yes! Get
You-
on the boat!
Come on.
Does she
Make
rock the
it-
boat?
Pardon?
Does she rock the boat?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, do they have to do this? Do they have to do
They're pretty
dex
nimble
saves?
and they're low. They're only like 3 foot tall. They're like this big.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're small.
I was like
Uh,
jumping on it.
If you want to try and do that, you
No.
can try and-
Your deck is trash.
Just go. My game.
Your turn.
Are you allowing cleave rules?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
It means if you hit somebody with a melee weapon and you overkill them, the damage goes into the next one.
What's the next person?
I just was looking up Divine Smite and I was going to use that, and I'm like, wait, radiant? Does that mean that like radiates out?
No.
Not-
No, it means like holy damage.
Whack them up. Whack-a-mole here.
Play whack-a-mole.
Yeah, I'm sorties. I want a shish kebab.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Roll an attack.
Which ones?
These are just like a regular dude. 14.
Yep.
Yep, that'll hit. Roll your damage. 2d6.
2d6.
Ooh.
Roll that one again.
Wait with us. Okay.
That's alright. Plus
You're using a
2d6
2d8.
plus 4.
Yep.
2d6 plus 4.
That's 8.
8.
And then you do 2d8.
If you're doing
If you're doing a
No, I'm
spot.
not going to do smite yet.
Okay.
Well, I've only got one spell slot left.
I do?
Yeah.
What did you use the other two for?
Guiding Bolt?
Yeah.
And Divine Smite last time.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm like, I got one left. I got to
Yeah.
save it.
Do you want to use a bonus action to lay on hands yourself? Or is
So
that
that's
an action?
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is lay on hands bonus or
I think it's an action.
so good?
I don't have any bonus actions. It's just garbage.
Yeah, makes sense.
So 8
Cool.
damage.
Yeah, you really fuck up this kobold. He hated it. He did not like what you did. Back to the top. Lilith.
But he's still
That's your turn. He is still alive. They make
he's
him
not
beefy
like
out of
stuck to the end of my sword.
You pierce him like deep in the shoulder. He's like,
Unfortunately, I'm still in a boat with him. Need a plane. I need a plan.
Just gonna.
Just fight him. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
I'm
With
started.
with a bow, or do I jump on with her?
We get a new boat.
No.
This one the one
No,
go to
stay on the boat.
I'm gonna take another shot. Yeah, I'm gonna take another shot.
cool.
Um,
If you hit one of these guys, you'll get to use sneak attack. If you like.
which one did she wang on?
Say the one closest to you. The one that's closest to both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one right in the middle.
Can I go for this one now?
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
I'll say because you're firing between people, though, you'll get a +2 to his AC for half cover.
Yeah, wait.
So she's going for this one on the other side of. Yeah.
Why didn't you attack the other? Because this one has hardly any health left.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Because you'll get a sneak attack, should probably kill it.
Yeah.
Shot. Then just take out a full health one.
Just do it. You just win.
Just 14.
14 plus.
5.
Yeah,
So
you hit.
19.
A natural 14.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
They have like an AC of 13 in them.
15. Normally 13, 15 with half cover.
Okay, so
D8, 2d6.
It's going to hurt.
10, 14.
14. That exactly kills one.
Yes.
Yeah, you shoot another guy. Splashes into the water. I can't swim. He turns into draconic. I had a family.
I'll take back. You're gonna whack me with a fucking slingshot, bitch.
Fucking.
Go.
Or I don't know, what does draconic sound like?
Is he within 30 feet?
Is who within 30?
Me.
Him?
Yeah.
Just be out. But if you move to like the other side of your
Yep,
boat, yeah.
sick. Cool.
Sure.
So yeah, I will use the boat's action to continue speed with them, so we don't lose them.
Cool. Give me joint athletics checks.
Oh, that's bad.
We're not gonna get that. Oh, not 17.
17. Cool. You only need half of people to assist you.
I was keeping up. Yeah, keep
Oh,
up.
you just keep up?
Yeah, just keeping
cool.
so
So
we don't
you're
lose
just
them.
staying with
But
you.
also have the chance to take cover from shotting us over there because we're on this boat.
Yeah, you want to like
Yep.
get down.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take the I'm gonna use the action of Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary
Mhm.
and a 30-foot cone or not cone, 30-foot radius around me, sitting on me, just explodes full of starlight. And it's like, yeah, you sort of look out and at any stage you can sort of touch a star. And whenever, so as an action, you present your holy. So I pull up my holy symbol, and then poof, the sphere sends a 30-foot dim light, and the sphere moves with you, and it lasts a minute. When a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant that creature one of the following benefits. So for me, I'm not. I'm going to. For
Thank you
me,
for the follow.
Yay!
Yeah, give the follow. You're the best.
You the best.
You the best.
you the best.
You're the fucking best. my guy.
I'm going to give myself 6 temporary hit points.
Mhm.
Because that's. But I'm also going to end the.
You have
chart.
to choose one.
Oh, but actually, I think it's. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere. So for me.
Grant
Mhm.
that creature one of the benefits.
So
He's
Yeah.
in it. He's
So,
in it.
so my
Oh, so
turn,
at the end of your
his
turn.
I'll be able to
Yeah.
cure him
Okay.
of his.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Because we're doing our best to keep speed with them, and I'm going to give myself a D6, not 6, a D6 of temporary hit points.
Sick.
Which is-
So this is our sorcerers. So we've got 2 sorcerers left.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're going to fire off. I'm going to do an inside check for one. To see if it understands what you just did.
It's not a spell though.
Yeah, I know. But to see if it can like understand kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
What the potential is. It can.
Okay.
So one of them is going to just attack you 3 again with magic missile.
No! I want to never boat now!
Huh? Yeah, they just
So,
I
okay.
don't escape!
You take 4 points of damage. You take 2. You take 4.
So there goes my 10 hit points. But then that goes down
That's
to
all.
12, which is good.
I need an opposed athletics check from you.
I'm going to try and push him.
So you got a 4. This guy gets a -1.
Oh.
Cool. He fucking shoves you, and you just.
That's an attack on me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you're now no longer charmed.
That means I don't know if that ends it or you get to make the check again.
No, it ends it.
It just ends it.
It just ends it.
The charm creature got to balance. Oh, the creature no. You know it charmed you. By
Yeah,
the way, just
I'm well aware it charmed me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Am I done now?
Hey, can you roll me 2d6, please?
2d6.
2d6.
Fine.
I'm going to see how deep into the water he goes when he hits
Oh
it.
god.
5.
Cool. You go 5 feet down.
Okay.
So you're 5 feet under the water. That is. Yeah, that's. Sorcerer's Stone. There's a push.
That's my turn?
Done? Give me a sec. Just trying to see if they got anything else going on. Cool. Yep. Gotcha.
Thunderway.
Cool. I don't know if I can see how that goes.
So I'll come to the surface
really,
first.
We're
Yeah.
really trying. You're the best. We're really doing our.
So that
You're not wearing any
Are
armor,
we
right?
though? Just look
No, I don't wear it.
I'm trying
No,
to
it's-
And the dead man.
I'm like trying
so
to
they make-
stab like
Everyone makes a Constitution saving throw on these 2 boats.
On those 2
That's
boats.
Holly too.
No,
Make
it wouldn't.
1, 2. That wouldn't. Everyone on this boat.
Okay. Alright, well, this boat. That's fine. I can take out 1 boat.
Don't hit me, I'm on the
No, you're fine. You're not wrong.
Cool. What's that con? Cool. What's your spell save?
My spell save?
Yeah, 15.
15.
Cool. 1 save.
1 save. Cool. Coming onto the edge of the boat. I'm just going to cast it.
Yep.
And probably going to tear this ship apart, but alright.
You're gonna rip the fucking flower to pieces.
That's a 2d8.
Yeah, look at this little flower.
Hopefully the sorcerer is the one that saved.
Is it? Yes, the sorcerer is the one that saved.
This is not okay.
That's 7.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage, and they're all pushed 10 feet away. So
One
the 3 that
go,
fail
man.
get pushed
We
off the
weren't
boat.
invited.
It'll be getting pushed directly away from you. This guy would end up off the boat.
Yep.
This guy would end up off the boat. This guy would end up on the end of the boat.
That guy
And
saved.
that guy saved.
He's got the boat.
Cool. So they're both in the drink as well.
What happens to the boat?
The boat.
Any
roll a luck
unsecured
check.
objects are completely within the area are automatically pushed 10 feet away from the spell.
The boat got a 17 on a luck check. The boat's good.
Okay, cool.
Boat was well made.
They fucking made the shit out of this boat.
Are you within 30 feet of me still?
Yes.
Yeah. Then you can have
10 HP.
3 HP. Temporary, 3 temporary HP.
3 temporary damage.
Yeah.
Sick.
So that it goes from that.
And climbing back into the boat would cost an action.
You can do it with like a successful athletics check.
Okay, good. But is it an action?
It'll be movement, but it's about physically seeing whether or not you can drag yourself into the
Okay.
boat.
So
Very
athletics,
wet robes.
so plus 0.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Yeah, hang on to the boat. You don't, on a 2, you don't let go.
Yep,
But you are
okay.
definitely just like, you got thrown around a bunch by the thunder wave as well, because it was like, you're like, ha, and then the boat like exploded out of the water and you're on it, and then you're like back in the drink and you're like, oh fuck. But you continue holding on to the boat, so well done. Sure. That is the kobold's turn.
When are you? Oh, you're down the order.
I'm very end.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. You've got
Oh,
17
girl.
health. You're fine.
Can you please give me 3 athletics checks?
I'm not in a good spot, Tim. I'm not in a good spot.
I mean, he also put himself there. Hydrate. Everybody hydrate.
I don't have a drink.
You're the best.
What's he? I think
So give them to me one at a time, because of the amount of water.
3.
3 plus.
6 is athletics.
Cool. This first kobold pushes you into the water.
Ah, ball.
Yeah.
That one's going there.
Uh,
That one.
roll me 3d6 because you are wearing heavy armor.
And
See
also
how
posture check,
far-
everybody. Thank you, because I was like so not good there.
So 3d6, and this is how deep in the drink you're going.
Oh, that'd be a long way.
Not too bad. You go 8 feet down, so we'll just call that 10 foot of movement for
Okay.
like getting back up. These two that didn't need to do it are going to attack you guys.
Can they not? Can they just not
Rather
do
that
that?
they didn't.
Actually, you're right. They're going to go after the guy who just blew up a boat with the movement.
Fuck
Shield.
you.
Shield.
Just wait until they
Nope.
see if they potentially hit you first.
That is 16.
That is my with shield. It's my AC.
Cool. So first one hits you with a sling. Second one's going to hit you with a sling, natural 18. This guy is going to use half his movement to get up. Then he's going to try and stomp your fingers and essentially push you as well. So opposed athletics check. He got an 11.
15.
You're very nimble. You like kind of like it looks like you're playing the piano on the edge of the boat. He's trying to stop your fingers. But while that's happening, you do take 2 rocks to the dome.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled
They
well.
are. They are after you.
You take 13 points of damage.
Can I have the dice? Yep. So
No,
you might
okay.
take it out of 10. They're gone.
You've got
Yeah, you take
10.
13 points of damage as it fucking beans you in the side of the head with a rock. Just cool. Actually, that's those kobolds as well. Let's make some athletics checks, see if they can get back in the boat. One begins to climb back on the boat, and you see one a bit too weighed down by his armor. He's like,
And gets run over by the boat.
yeah, he gets run over by the boat. He's
hello,
dead.
darkness.
Actually, yeah,
From...
that guy's dead. Beautiful. That is kobolds. Sia, this is your turn. You are 10 feet underwater. First things we're going to need an athletics check. You're wearing heavy armor, so you don't continue to sink and maybe try to get back up.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Or
I'm going to say takes all of your movement to like stop yourself sinking, get back up, and get like a hand,
Yep.
like get hands back onto the boat.
Right.
You're not drowning,
And you're not going to get left behind.
and you're not going to get left behind.
Oh,
You guys have like essentially come to the mouth of the cave
yeah.
by this point. You've got like 2 hands.
Fucking
On there?
epic pirate.
On which boat? Our boat?
Which one would you like?
Our boat.
Cool. You've got 2 hands. I'll say right on the end.
Okay.
On your boat.
Right.
You've still got an action and a bonus action. If you want to use your action, you can pull yourself into
Yeah,
the
I want to
boat.
pull myself into the boat.
So this will essentially be a dash action.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I want to pull myself into the boat.
Athletics check, get back in the boat,
Yep.
and then you'll have a bonus action.
She said she didn't have any.
I don't have any bonus.
Cool. In which case, that'll be your turn.
Same.
13 plus 6. Yeah, you fucking clamber back into the boat, just like so drenched and just in full like chainmail armor. You're just like, because you're like, you fucking could have drowned very easily. Could have drowned if you didn't get a hand on the boat.
This
Get
legend
6
over here.
temporary hit points.
We both just look at.
No, they're normal hit points, not normal, they're temporary.
Back to the top.
So,
That's
they
you.
go first.
Me.
Yep. I'll say when it gets down to the kobold's turn, that'll be like their landing on the thing.
And how fast do these ships travel a turn?
You know, whatever narratively makes sense.
Well, because right behind them is 2 more ships. Is another
One.
ship of kobolds.
Yeah.
One turquoise ship.
Are they like staying next to each other, or are they trying to get close to each other?
Pardon?
Are they like they're basically just staying parallel?
Yeah, it's essentially just like a drag race sort of
Okay.
thing, and they're like looking to get in there as quick as possible.
If I
Oh, Tim's coming.
Think I don't know.
He said, except that it's not sing mode that he's redeemed. It's Blackbeard DM mode.
Blackbeard DM.
heck yes.
Wonderful.
That's so much
Lilith,
better.
Lilith, that be ye turn. What are you doing for your action? Are you taking any movement?
If I
Tim,
aim
funny,
my
well
No,
done.
arrow at this
love
guy,
it, love it.
Yar.
am I shooting over all these people?
So it looks weird because that's like a
Yeah.
flat thing, and
Yeah.
these guys appear to have a higher boat, but really they're all about the same height.
Yep.
Which one of these fuckers is the sorcerer?
This guy right here.
Oh, these 2.
No, one, and then there's one on this boat.
Yes. Do I know which one that is?
We'll say this guy here.
This one here?
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Can you shoot the one on the other side? I want to do something dumb.
I bloody love
She can, but they have half cover.
I usually hate when you
Can
do
you
something
round
dumb, but I'm all about it today. Go for it.
alright.
Sort of.
Okay.
I'm on the boat with you now, so I'm all for it.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
22.
Yar, that'll get her done.
Heck yeah. Alright, so I'm aiming at this guy, and he's within 5
Illy
feet of my
at your
friend.
pirate voice, Steve. What's your deal, Georgia Rose? He's on top. For those of you playing at home, that's me watching.
Like birds away.
Yeah.
I fucking hope so. Be real weird if not. Get home, all my shit's on the line.
That is 10, 11, 12, 13 piercing damage.
13 piercing damage
I rolled
to this blow. Jesus. Oh yeah, that kills him because of Thunder Wave before. You see, like, you fucking brain this guy. He's like trying to stomp on his feet, and
And I'm like, bitch, that's my friend.
as he goes to like stomp down on his feet, he's like, hurt! And then just like full super rigid, just like straight into the water.
He's gone.
Did
Oh,
you
that
shoot the
guy?
sorcerer?
Yeah.
That
Are
guy.
you shooting
No,
the
you were shooting the sorcerer, or
Were you shooting the sorcerer or the regular guy?
No, the sorcerer.
Oh, okay. No, the sorcerer.
No, I wasn't because I used sneak attack. So I
oh
wanted to
yeah,
get
okay,
one
it was me. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that guy's dead.
Yeah, you saw it.
Yeah, every awesome thing that I just said stacked. Terrific. That is
Great narrative. We love it.
Donnie's turn.
Hold up before it's my turn.
Let's
Get
hear it.
yourself 1 hot temporary hit
Thank you.
point.
Appreciate it.
It's going to be the difference.
Come on.
Could be.
As I said,
This could be fucking massive.
we're about the beach, so there's crashing the ships probably isn't gonna. I want to head them off a little bit if I can. So for the action of the ships, is trying to head them off so that they.
Okay, holiday. I'm going to need 2 DC 14
Yep.
athletics checks.
To hit.
I'm going to say from you two, not from you, because you just dragged your ass into the boat.
Well, that's
It's not gonna happen.
Okay. I would say with yours though, you do keep.
Yeah.
Keep step.
If
if I make it.
It's lower, just
What?
a 10. You just need to beat a 10.
I got a 0.
All right, you guys start to fall behind.
I rolled a 2, and I have -2 strength.
You like weigh the back of the boat down
So
as you're like dragging yourself up, and you just create like this big kind of swirl
we're like,
behind you.
"Whoa."
what are the
I mean,
chances on my actions, Sunny can like run to the front of the boat and just dive at the sorcerer?
Irish.
If you
now.
do something awesome,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do something else.
Like what? So, right.
So you're trying to like dive and tackle the
You're
sorcerer.
Irish now.
Well, I'll be honest. Sonny is like Scottish. That's fine. So anyway, so yeah.
Sonny's been a lot of things. He was like Irish, Scottish. He was like vaguely Swedish for a bit.
You well.
Aren't you still? You're still
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
Right. All right.
Irish.
Oh yeah.
I'll always be Blackbeard, you bastard.
So Sonny is
It's
going
more,
to.
it's more brown, but alright.
No, damn it.
Sonny, as an action of spite, who realised that this is the sorcerer that the throws him before is he's going to do something amazing. He's just going to flatline sprint and dive to drown this fucker. In the
So you're trying to like, are you trying to like jump and kick him into the water, or are you trying to bring him into the water with you?
Yeah.
Okay, make an athletics check with advantage. If you're willing to throw yourself your ass in the water as well,
not great.
this
Where's
guy,
the Irish?
this guy gets a -1.
I don't
You you win in on a natural 7. All right. Yeah, you get it.
So I've grabbed him and we're going to take him down into
But
the
I
water.
want you to roll 3d6. See how deep both of you go, because you're like actively trying to go into the water.
Yeah, I think that's the plan, right?
All right, it's been a minute, right?
It's gonna be
Oh no, it's 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
You got
5 of your Earth minutes.
you
A
got 50
total
seconds to go.
of 9.
Yeah, so 10. So
10.
you go 10 feet in the fucking drink. You see Davy Jones's locker. It's right down there. He keeps it nice.
Which
locker.
one's
It's
your
very good.
tackle?
This one. These guys are both in the fucking. You're like underneath this boat. You know when you're a kid and you go in the pool and someone has a floaty and you go to come up and then you're like, oh fuck, I might drown here. That's what you guys are seeing, but it's the bottom of a boat.
We're just on the boat watching him just.
Yeah, you guys just watch Sonny
I'm
leap,
still like,
dive, and like in full metal armor.
Like I said,
Just
we
fucking
normally
take
don't
this
speak
kobold
Irish,
to bed.
but
Oh.
someone reclaimed it.
Silly.
Silly.
Whatever
Full
fucking
pleasure.
chaos.
First time cat.
Yeah.
Right, so you've tackled this kobold into the water in your scale mail.
Correct. With the shield and back, right?
What the fuck?
time is up.
Outstanding. Oh, well, there we go.
Right.
Terrific move.
Oh my god.
Not for us. We're still gonna like.
I'm going to say that was either an action or a bonus action, as well as your movement.
Yeah.
You've got one of either left.
Boom.
But I'll say you can't use your action to like dash back up out of the
No, I'm trying to drown him.
Oh.
So I guess I'll take my action to cast Spare the Dying on myself. Can't die. It's okay.
You run and you see him, and he's like, as you're jumping and like shirt front this kobold, you like while moving forward, you pull your fist back and then punch him in the jaw. He goes down, and then on the way out, you're like, shit, spare the doy. Fucking water splashes everywhere. Yeah, you guys continue in. Excellent turn. That is the sorcerer's turn.
Oh.
Yes.
Does he move?
Well,
Because he's
was-
got two
Pardon?
of us holding onto the boat. Can he move it? Because we're not going to be helping him with dead weights.
I'm gonna say he is still moving forward, but not as quick. It will hit the beachhead on their turn, but he is going to move just 5, 10, 15, like kind of as far as he can,
Pretty
and then
long.
hold the rest of his like movement and action to.
Does he still have the flower?
Yes, he has flower, and he's like tucked it away in his little pocket. He's got a little man bag,
Right.
and he's put it in that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it's cool. Indiana Jones has one, so
Great.
he like
So
he puts it in his
usually-
satchel. So he is going to just prepare to do some things. That is
Two of the one.
Whose
Is he
turn?
going to try and fight me under the water?
yeah, actually he's gonna try and make it. He's freaked out, so he's gonna make an acrobatics check to try and weasel out of this.
What will I do? I guess I do. acrobatics.
It's athletics to continue holding on to him.
Nat 20.
Oh,
So
yep.
can I just drown him?
I'll say he
Can I
goes.
do
I'll say
any
do. I'll say roll.
Just you're just shaking him. Just stop me!
I would say
Today.
he's not dying.
Okay.
In the way of like he's not bleeding out yet.
No.
I will say you just give him 2 death fails on a nat 20. It's like essentially reverse kind of thing where it's like You've just given him 2 death fails. If you manage to hold him under for one more round, you're gonna drown this guy. Drew, yeah, this guy's fully panicking. He's like trying to claw at your face. He's like, Drew, that's your turn.
Remember
The
what?
rogue has
they've got
more
lower
parents,
AC,
but
don't
I'm
they?
estranged from them. My dad died. He was great, but my mother is estranged. So technically, at the moment, yes, I am. Also, I don't know if
She's
I've
not estranged. She just enjoys day wine.
She's some royal elder lady, and I'm just
Like
like
two of the
peasant
players
human
with a lot of character.
Chromatic Orb at 7 levels.
I
and
have a lot
4
of characters.
Second
I
level.
can
Fucking
but I
seven
have
level.
not
Second
played a
level.
lot of D&D.
You're like, this game is really easy. You just announce that you have spells
So-
that you don't have.
Try and I can just cast it with.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
cast it.
on the side. Yeah, cool. All right.
Why are all rogues transparent? It's a good backstory.
Because
Compelling narrative.
because we're
That is an
between
18.
worlds, so having
Is it
unit
eight? Yeah,
parents
yeah.
of humans and elves
Okay.
make it like are you with one or the other, they'll die. Anyway.
That one.
Great.
That one. That one.
What do you do?
Jesus, this is a lot.
And that one.
I have no idea what's happening.
This is the guy who already used his counter spell.
The other one is taking a swim.
11, 17, 18.
18. Not dead.
What?
Sorcerers have more health.
Ah,
He is.
No.
No!
What do you-
I'll let you know. I'll give you this. He's in single digits right now.
Don't take your action.
and then I'll try and get back.
My javelin.
Just athletic check.
It's such a simple solution. Just drown people.
No, no.
That
no.
one, you let go of the boat
Hello, Doctor.
and you sink. So it's like you blast this off, and it's like as it explodes out of your hand.
Bye.
Newton's
Have
law
a nice-
of motion. Every action has an equal and opposite
Opposite
reaction. You
action.
blow yourself back. You hit this guy and fuck him up super bad, and blast yourself 10 foot under the water.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Just sit there
wait
waiting
to
to
try
you.
and catch up.
This one is like.
That is the kobold's turns.
Oh, so
Both.
will my movement get me back up to the surface?
Your movement was like you trying to get back up. I was just
Okay,
narrative.
yeah. Cool, cool, cool.
I was
Yeah.
saying
Okay.
for narrative funness, I'll say you're like there, but you're like 10 foot and you're like pretty close. I'll say 10 foot for like particularly how close we were to hitting the beach anyway. Is like 10 feet under and you like hit the bottom.
Okay.
They hit the beachhead. You guys see the sorcerer use their prepared reaction. They use the remaining 10 feet of their movement, cast Misty Step on themselves, move another 30 feet, and then as their action, dash. And they're fucking away into the shrine.
in the shrine.
In the shrine. The kobolds are going to do similar things, except they can't cast Mystery Step. So they're just going to take 50 feet of movement and make it to the start of the shrine. I'll say the entrance to the shrine is about 50 feet away from the beach.
Also, I have 5 temporary.
Underwater. Yeah, you see this like twilight purpleness like swirl around you, and you're just like, oh no, I've got this. And then you like push off. I'll say that's what you bounce off. The
Start. Yeah.
stuff. That is Cedar's turn. You guys crash into the beach.
Alright. I'm off the boat.
Mhm.
And I'm
So you're
chasing-
like coming this way off the boat.
Yeah, well, I'm getting. I want this one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this guy with the
He's
flower,
gone.
he's already gone. He's in the shrine. He had a movement
Oh, that's
prepared
right, yeah,
and
Right.
And you're like back here.
yeah, you're like underwater. These guys, I would say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. These guys, just like just on the edge. That's where the edge of the shrine is.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
You
chasing
go.
after him. There is no way I'm gonna.
Would one of them? He was still in the water with the boat. He was,
Which hanging on the edge.
he was hanging on the edge like I
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Yeah. So he would be.
So I'd say he's like didn't make a nail stuff.
I'm gonna try and. Well, I guess can I dash after him? Without.
That-
Yeah, so you've used your movement and
Yeah.
you've got a dash,
Which is your.
But that's it.
which will be your action.
Well, yeah, because I can't do anything else.
You got a javelin.
Glory.
Gun?
He's answering the chat.
Oh yeah, Oath of Glory.
I could. I mean, you know what? For shits and gigs, you're right. I do have a javelin.
Just
And
use
that's
it.
tutorial.
It's better than like doing nothing. Yeah, huck a javelin at him.
Yeah. You know what? Only I would have a 1d6 -1, so I'm gonna throw my
Surely it doesn't
javelin.
bonus.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Jesus. Holy.
Hey, I was going to the javelin. Did I want to dash? Yes. I did say push your thinking.
You got in that one. I'll say you go to throw this javelin.
Trip over it.
You see the kobold catches it and turns around to face you holding your own javelin. You've now given this kobold a significantly better weapon
Than
than
it
it had before.
You know what? I hope you better like better than I do.
Oh, as he like starts like touching it, like admiring the
like
craft.
my friend stealing.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, what a terrific turn. Lilith, it's your turn.
I did say she's a gig. I provided. Right.
Nailed it. Great decision.
I
And
provided.
gigs
I
were
provided.
gigs were had all round.
I wanna
Provided the gig.
run up to the guy that now has the javelin.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking while I'm running, I'm gonna pull out my rapier and I'm gonna try and slash him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and cut him.
He's
come
attacking you with a javelin.
He's got reach now.
He's like,
There's
ah!
one of the guys that took thunderwave damage, so you could kill him.
No, 6, 7, 11.
Yeah, you miss. He parries you. You see, he's fucking real handy with his javelin. You go in, you're like, oh, you little shit, and he's like, as he just like kind of parries away your thing, making you look like an absolute fool.
Yeah, cool.
He's 3 foot tall, by the way.
So I think he's taller and I like swipe over
Yeah,
his
he's
head.
just
I'm like,
like,
oh
oh.
shit. Then I am going to disengage. And I'm
A
gonna
bonus action disengage.
move back.
You are out of movement. Disengage means that people don't get an attack of
You
opportunity.
get bonus action flying right there.
Drive.
You've got immense stealth. Just stand right in front of him and be like,
Yeah, alright.
dick.
I'm invisible!
I'll hide. I'll throw my cape on and I'll just go.
Yeah, give me. I'm gonna say because
Disadvantage?
you're standing on a
I'm
bench.
gonna do it anyway.
I'll let you do it, but you're doing it with
Absolutely
disadvantage.
doing it.
Absolutely doing it with disadvantage.
Again.
Terrific.
You believe you're hitting.
Yeah. You do like the Drax thing where you're like, if I stand so
Super
still.
still.
These
You
are
won't
the
see
kids
me.
that hide in
They're
the
like
cover.
three-
You remember some information that there's no way people could possibly know. Where you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
Oh.
Kobold's vision's based on movement, so I'll just and you freeze. And it like looks at you and then like looks back at its compatriots and then stuff. And you hear a
It's
change
right.
of Connie is like, I feel bad kind of hitting this one. Okay, do we just go to the other? Like
yeah.
you get an overwhelming sense of pity for you coming
I'm
from
alright with it. I'll take one again.
Cool, Sunny, that's your turn. The
I'm gonna
opposed
re-roll. Oh, you're no longer with
I'm
the
not,
feet.
yeah.
So 2 questions. First things is Oath of Glory. No, I have not heard of one-shot questers.
I have, yes.
With the
One
oath
shot
of
question
throwing
is
it back.
hilarious.
Oath of throwing it back. Apparently, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you want about.
I literally no idea.
This guy got a 20 on an acrobatics check to try and weasel its way out of your thing.
Well, let's see. An 11. He's away.
He gets away. Fair enough.
Is that my action or is that...
He just broke the grapple.
Well, wouldn't he do that on his turn? Because I would just maintain the grapple on my turn.
Yeah, it was saying you're like trying to drown him. You're like shaking him around.
True. Yeah.
Actually, no. I'll make that. Let's redo it.
Okay.
Because I want you to drown this guy.
I rolled a nat 20.
He rolled a natural 12.
I should have dashed. An idiot.
Yeah, probably. But you did it, did you? Tell us how you
I'm just looking.
drown this kobold under the water.
Are you like swimming with him as well, trying to get close to him?
I'll say on a nat 20, it's like you can get back up and you're just holding a corpse.
So, Sonny is just sitting, he's just full on. he's the one who like, didn't let me have Moonbeam. So just Iron Man runs, dives off, grabs this guy. I'm gonna die here. Just spare the dying, gets under, just starts going. Oh, I can feel the life draining out. And I kind of like it. And he's just like floored
He's
like,
like,
and then just kind of just, oh. And then just his eyes kind of pop.
just
And then I just slowly come up to the top.
It was like
And
Baywatch.
Yeah, shake.
yeah, on a natural, I imagine it's like very Terminator. The way you come out of the water is just like you're walking up, right? And it's just like just somewhere off in the distance out of the cave. It's just
And behind me pops up the corpse,
Yeah.
floating back at the boats.
I'll tell you there, but you're like head.
Yeah.
How close is the other ship to us at this point?
Pardon? You see the other ship is. I should roll initiative for the other guys. I was just saying you guys were all like kind of in
I've
range.
killed one of them.
Yeah.
You did kill one. Yeah, because they're not Northern Hold. Oh, you guys don't know? Yeah, you killed one. Yeah, fucking they would be
Oh, boy.
right.
Depends
Now,
on what
actually.
you're banning.
Yeah, depends on what you're banning. And
It's
the DM will
DM
choose.
choice.
You guys see the other kobolds do appear.
And if it denies it, we just give you back your points anyway. So
I'm gonna say these guys roll up on this ship.
Right next to
Okay.
me.
Yeah, they pull in, and you see they all fling things.
Oh,
Ah.
God.
That's
Oh,
great.
yeah, no.
Natural 18.
Oh, God.
That's also a natural 15.
What are they aiming for?
ooh, am I able to ban that
Nah,
20?
20s.
Which, to
No.
be fair, we don't get enough of them for it to be worthwhile.
You could ban them for like an hour,
And our chances are you might fuck up a nat 20. We are not good at rolling dice.
No,
I
I only at the very, very start when it was not helpful.
I have rolled 2 nat 20s.
When I wasn't
to
here.
drown
As soon as I got here.
Oh,
dead.
oh.
You see they go straight for these guys, and then using the rest of their movement, they go like up here.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
They
And
don't give a shit about us.
my turn.
That is.
Or are we the weaklings?
The
Get
sorcerer
them burst.
continues running down in the cave. Now it's your turn.
So would I be able to get to the shore?
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check to swim back to the shore.
That's a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Cool. Give me a constitution saving throw.
That's saving throw?
Yeah.
6.
Hashtag drowning.
Cool. You take 9 points of damage. You can move half your speed as you begin to walk slowly along the bottom of the water. As you struggle in these big, heavy, wet robes.
Okay.
And you choke on some water.
Am I within 30 of him? Yes.
Yeah, you are within 30 of him. You can get some 10 HP.
2.
Sorry. I can't promise you excellence. I can promise you consistency. Welcome to the twilight.
Can I use my dash to take another?
Yeah, you can use your dash. So give me another athletics or acrobatics check as you try to like get through the water. This will get you out. This won't cost you
13.
13. Cool.
Or 14.
Okay, you're out of the water.
Okay. No.
You get out there and you're like, whoa, as you like throw up some water.
Yeah.
I
That's,
just look over at you like,
that's me done.
you're right
Have
there.
you done? Cool. That is
They're all dead.
this kobold's turn.
There are people who roll nat 20s to seduce a monster. Yes, there are people that roll nat 20s.
We will not be seducing monsters.
No.
No.
We'll be pissing off monsters for sure.
Cool. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
You take 7 points of damage. As this little fella, last one left, fucking, yeah, and he just like hucks another rock at you, and then is going to turn around and flee into the shrine. You guys are there with these
These guys.
turquoise kobolds, the ones who are like, just look like regular kobolds except they have like turquoise, pale turquoise war paint on them. You're there. They're looking at you.
I'm
They're
going
not
and look
doing
at it.
anything. No, they're like disembarking and going on the beach, and they're like staring at you very intently.
Alright, can I call out to them, what are you doing here?
That would be.
I'm assuming
your-
you're saying that in Draconic.
Yes.
Yeah. They tell you it's like we're here to stop. Like essentially the Green Kobolds. I didn't give their clan a fancy name. What's a good name? Suggest a name in the chat for the clan of kobolds. There's 2 clans of kobolds.
I'm gonna sheath my rapier and sort
You
of
see one like puts its arrow back in,
like
Arrows.
And
puts
that, is
its
that, so that's your action.
loincloth.
I'm gonna, yeah.
So they're all standing there and they're like
I've
staring
spoken
at
to
you.
I'm
them
like,
and
it's-
put my weapon away.
Yeah. If you're not going to take an action, I'm just piss
I
taking
am-
right as fast as I can to them.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if you guys
I'm
wanna-
ignoring
I'm
the
going
kobolds.
to take the action. So that's your action. This is my
Yeah.
turn. I'm going to walk up and cure wounds.
Oh, thank the Lord.
So you get a total of 12 hit points.
Oh, that's so good.
So 12 hit points for yourself. That's my action. And then healing word is another spell, so I can't do that. And I'm going to turn to them, and I guess I'll say, so, are you from the darkness or are you from the twilight?
You see they like kind of look around and they like look at you to translate.
Are you from the darkness or the twilight?
They're like, I'm not super sure what that means,
They have no idea what you're
but
talking
we're here to stop them from using the moon lily.
But they
The
don't.
moon lily needs to be used by the town.
So I sort of relay that they don't
By the
want to.
town.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, carry
So
on.
then,
So that they're
yeah.
talking about the town.
So then I'll use my
He's
movement to
disappeared.
in true coup fashion, just ignore them and
Jesus
Cool.
Christ.
Make a
Maybe
beeline for it. Give me. How hard are you beelining?
like as hard as hard as
Give
you
me
get.
a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception.
Perception with disadvantage.
This trap, numpty.
13.
13?
Yeah.
You dodge the first one. You see like a tripwire, and you're like, we've seen that before. You run, leap over it. You're like, yeah. Look back, and then as you're like looking over,
You're about to knock yourself out.
you look up and you see like one of them that's in there is like holding a rope, looking at you. You stop. You look at it. It looks at you. It cuts the rope, and you see it's like this kind of wicker basket thing, and the bottom of it just goes shwip, like that, and all of these fucking poisonous scorpions just fall out onto you.
As they're
Give
falling,
me a Constitution saving throw.
as they're falling, though, do I see into the thing, the sorcerer?
Pardon?
Do I see the sorcerer?
No.
No?
And you've seen like more of those like little holes like along the way, like the little escape tunnels. You're assuming it probably took one of those.
Okay.
But this one is like you've just kind of beeline down the main hall because if you remember, like a little while ago, I said this used to be a dragon's den. You get the sense that this was like kind of the main entrance that the dragon would have been using to go further
Okay.
down into it.
What am I making?
Constitution saving throw, DC
12.
You pass. So you're only going to take half of this.
Do you know?
You take 3 points of damage as all of these scorpions land on you and start biting you and stinging you. Like, it's poison damage if that makes any difference to you.
No.
Okay. No, just 3 points of poison damage.
Do I still have movement to get away from out of them, or?
You can just like continue running. If
Yeah,
you
I'll
want, it was
continue
just they just dropped a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you want to
How
keep
far
them, what are you
from
guys
the
doing?
bus is he at this point?
Well-
I was going to say,
No, yeah, it's 25 feet of movement.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I would say
that
it's
is-
like you made it like 50 feet into the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's this kobold like up on a ledge like 15 foot high and it's just like just cut the rope and just like covering you in scorpions.
Alright. Well, yeah, I wasn't going to do the dash. I was just going to move my
see if you got
25,
19.
and then, well, I still can't see it, so I'm just going to shoot the one that came at me.
Yeah, cool, the one up on the ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, yeah, thank you. Do that.
Fireball.
Yeah, cool.
Five
Bolts.
Bolt.
Yeah. I don't have fireball. That's level 3. Oh my god! Imagine if he had fireball. Fireball. It's 25.
Sick. Yeah, you hit him. Roll your damage.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Nope. This guy's gonna try and throw something at you.
While this is happening, are we moving towards them?
Nope.
It's not our turn yet.
That I'm assuming is gonna hit. It's 21.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. 4 points of damage.
Look at these rocks deal more damage than my spell.
The D4 plus 3.
4 rocks.
Yeah, they got high dex.
And then I guess it would be
Cool. This guy's on.
the
Yeah.
heart. What is it? Heart love.
Heart song.
Heart
Oh,
love.
damn it!
Well,
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Are you going to continue down the path
Keep
that he
moving
went down?
forward.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the.
Yeah, you guys go there and you see a very bloodied.
oh yeah, and it's drenched. Like everything's just kind of, and you kind of see that the like the tan aspect is actually kind of like melting away a little bit.
Jesus, bronze.
Interesting.
Cool. Yeah, you go back and forth. Are you going to continue this fight with this kobold?
Oh.
This kobold takes off after it like slings you with a rock. It's like
Yeah.
and then like scurries away down like one of its little.
I'm guessing they're all going to catch up to me after I've just.
You guys give me a perception check. Is it
Did he call out that there was
Did you call out
no?
about
well,
that
he
first
did.
trap? No, okay, cool. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Cool. You see it. You disarm it. It's fine. On a nat 20, I'm not going to make anyone else roll.
Fabulous.
You guys disarm the first trap. That's it.
All right, and we catch up to him. So now we're all standing there. Have they followed?
Pardon?
The kobolds.
They're like following in behind you, and they have like their weapons drawn, but they look like they're like waiting for you.
All right.
Can I do an insight check on them?
Yep.
Cheers.
Who is completely
18
oblivious to
plus 6 for 24.
Whoa.
Good. Yeah. They look like they are here for what they said, which was to stop the green kobolds from using the moon
Do
lily.
I also believe that they're doing it because the town needs the moon lily? Or do I believe they have their own nefarious purpose for the moon lily?
You don't get the intention that they want the moon lily for themselves, specifically for themselves.
So I believe from what you
You
said,
also know that these were the guys who had the Draco Lich pendants as well. So you guess that
they're
they
probably-
might be working with someone in the town.
Yeah.
It could be that, I don't know, they've got like a peace treaty with the town that like you guys don't know about, that like Elias Seabreaker or Crancy Omens kind of like figured out with the kobolds to keep them away.
Yeah.
It could be any number of things. You get the sense that they
will help
want
me.
the status quo,
Yeah.
which would probably be the Ritual of Lights.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah.
On a 24.
Yeah, sick. What do I feel, or what do we feel is the urgency upon getting to this ritual for?
Pretty soon. You guys have been up in the mountains for like a couple of days. It's going to take you maybe a couple of days to get back down.
Yeah.
Or
and
did you
you'll
more
be there
mean
by the last
the
night.
urgency of
Of-
sorcerer?
The sorcerer.
It fucking looked like it was in a hurry, but it like could be that it was
Would
just
I-
because it was being chased by you guys, or that it was like
Would I know?
hurrying for something.
From an arcana
Yeah, give me an arcana check.
Advantage? No advantage.
Pardon? No advantage.
We'd love to ask for advantage, don't you?
Well, because I've got
There you go.
arcanistus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good on us.
22.
22.
Yeah.
You get the sense that, and you would know from your work with like material components, depending on what anyone is trying to do with it, the fresher the ingredients, the better.
Yeah.
It's like most things will like generally be fine and you can still do it. But if you're trying to do something particularly powerful, you want it to be very fresh.
I'll relay that, but like quadruple the amount of words he used.
Just sit there, nodding.
I look away at this point and go,
Nodding.
so are we going after stop?
Just-
Are we going after them? Or are we stopping now?
Well,
Keep moving?
Well, we want the
I don't believe we have the
Time to stop.
the time to stop, so I think we need
Alright,
to keep going.
let's-
You guys have like time to, if you want to stop and take a bit of a short rest, you're welcome to.
No, thank you. I don't think we've got the capability. Do you have?
You look at Kuru. He's rough.
I was gonna say.
He's like sweating. He's like it. Yeah. So
Looks like you just ate like a 2 kilo steak. Just like meat sweat.
Yeah.
I can cast like lay on hands, I guess, on you, but
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
You basically
It's just a healing pool, and you decide how much out of that healing pool you would like to give.
you've got.
You've got 15 points of healing to give in whatever way you would like.
What are you down to?
Not good.
And your 10. Everybody's 10 hit points are gone.
Yeah.
You've still got that up because it lasts for a minute. You can like quickly dish that out to everyone.
Well, it doesn't matter because they'll be gone.
I'll
right?
give you
10
Oh.
hit points go away on like a rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick. Well, let's see.
So I'll say roll a d6 with advantage, and that's how much everyone gets.
Oh, okay, sick.
do that first, and then I'll give you whatever.
Got 5.
Everyone
Everybody
gets
gets
5
5.
10 HP.
I mean, I've still got 6 from before.
If
Is
you
that
want to keep it.
temporary?
So you get a total of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
had
replaces
6
you.
before.
Oh
Just
yeah.
to
Leave
keep
the
it
6. Keep the
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. Every 10 hit points just replaces your previous 10 hit points.
So if you want, you can get rid of the 6 and take 5.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just
But
saying
I
it's an
will
option.
give you what I get 15. Did you say from lay?
It's not a bad idea to keep 1 point for yourself.
Okay.
And that way, if someone's down, you can just use an action, just give them 1 hit point, and then they come back up and they're stable.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Well, let's do that then.
You'll have 1 left until the long
Yeah.
rest.
So I'll give you 14,
And we keep moving, yeah?
and that would be my last spell.
No, it's
No, it's not a spell, it's an ability.
Great.
So you still have a spell slot.
Yeah.
For a smite.
And
I'm
I
definitely-
have a singular spell that I could potentially give someone healing. Or do I just go, nah, we should be good?
Let's just go.
Let's keep moving and
Yeah,
see
cool.
what we
Cool. Give me perception checks as you go along. I'll say you guys start hearing like bells.
I'm kind of keeping eyes out for traps as well.
And
5.
I'm tapped, by the way. Like tapped.
16.
8.
12.
16, 8.
What was it? Just
Perception.
9.
9. Cool.
12.
I'm just going to treat this as you guys getting to the
Yeah,
main part of the
sure.
thing. I'll say you've failed your group perception check with that.
What about the kobolds today?
Yeah, what about the kobolds? There's 3 of them.
They're walking so far behind you guys. It's like they know what a kobold warrior's like. They're like, oh, just let these fucking morons trip on the traps. Cool. Everyone takes, Jesus, 17 points of damage. From
I'm down.
them.
I'm dead. I'm down.
Cool. I'll say you can use your 1 hit point to get it back up. To get him back up.
17.
So that's
Oh, minus your 6.
Yeah, I have. Oh, sorry. I've
18. You're on 1.
I'm on 1 hit point. I don't need your last thing. I'm on 1 hit point.
17. Yeah.
I'm on
That's 12.
6, I think.
I am also on 6.
And that's my temporary hit points gone.
We need to move back the rest. We're so fucked up.
But surely there's not going to be that many more kobolds in this encounter.
In this kobold warren. In this kobold warren you're inside of. There won't be more kobolds in this kobold warren.
I'm going to heal myself, so I don't care.
You guys can like go back and rest
I
if you
feel-
like.
I feel like
Can we have our
I feel like he
stealthy
wants us
people?
to rest because we keep getting serious damage.
I have a total of 11 hit points now.
That was just 2d10, I just rolled well.
So next question.
can
Can
we,
we
I was
send
gonna
out?
say, can we see something from where we got to, and then we can maybe back off?
Yeah. So you guys like, if someone wants to make whoever's going to sneak up can go up and make a stealth check. Yep.
No,
Me.
A very good person to go up and
Just
sneak.
don't roll it 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
just don't
wow.
fuck up. You can give it a guidance.
Yeah, guidance.
Put a d4 on that.
19.
Busted. Your a
7,
natural 18.
25.
Let's get to 29.
I think
Fuck it.
I
Lilith
throw my
Lilith
cloak.
disappears and
She actually does this.
just gone. You're like, fuck, where's Lilith? You like look back and you're like,
Was
did the kobold
Lilith
say
ever
that?
real?
Yeah, she disappears so hard that you like forget about her for a little bit, and then you're like, "Are there 4 people with us? I thought we had to go in a group of 4." You sneak up to like this very large cabin. Immediately, you're like, "Dragon Den,
Yeah.
got that." You see that there are a bunch of kobolds like going through a lot of the treasure that's in here,
Yep.
specifically looking for like fairly resplendent weapons. as they're kind of digging through, you see that there is a man who's standing there. He's wearing like pretty tattered clothes. You can see the skin around his jaw is like rotting off. And he's standing over a silver cauldron. Give me a perception check.
All of it.
No, just the person who's there having a look.
23.
23?
Yeah.
You see, and I'm sure you probably would have talked about it on your way up, talking about like the relief carving around the outside of the big black cauldron that was in town.
Yeah.
This looked exactly like that, except it's in reverse.
Oh god.
So there's like a bridge, someone crossing across it, coming down, and then their corporeal form rising up, and then kind of like walking off. So that runs like left to right. You see that he's got this big cauldron, it's bubbling away, he's got a few things in it, and he's like, all these kobolds are like coming up and bringing him weapons that they've found inside the dragon hoard. And they're like, oh, you know, like this one showing, and he's like, kind of looking at it, and he's like, no. And then like hands it back and like gives it a little pat on the shoulder, and then like runs off to go. It like throws that into a discarded pile of weapons, and then runs off to go like look for more things. You see, like he's got a couple that are next to him that he's like looking at, and he's like looking at them and stuff. But yeah, he's over it, and he's got the moon lily next to him. But you see, essentially, there's like a lot of kobolds kind of around him, and it looks like he's setting up to perform some kind of ritual.
Can I see the sorcerer?
There's two sorcerers that are in here. There's the one that's looking like really fucked up, who's getting tended to by some other kobolds.
Yeah.
Who's like sitting nearby this guy with like the tattered robes and the rotting flesh.
Okay. I'm gonna like sneak back. Obviously, I'm not.
You stealth back?
I'm just
Yep.
gonna stealth and back.
Please be stealthy. Please be stealthy. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, on a 29,
fuck yeah, I'm super.
you know your way through the shadows. You're fine.
I come back and I basically walk up right behind you and just tap you on the shoulder. Like, appear out of nowhere. Boosh. Hi. So, and I sort of relay, not with like 4 times the word, just very quickly kind of run everyone through what I saw.
Would I be familiar with that arcana?
Yeah, give me an arcana check.
Would that be part of the artifice as
Oh
well?
yeah, I'll give you that. Just like that.
Because it's a...
Yeah.
Okay, well, cool. 17.
17. It's something like you vaguely remember about the way like reliefs are put in and the way that cauldrons work. So you get like a bit of a weird sense that there might be like more to it, because when you put a relief or like a molding into a cauldron, there's something about like the way it imprints on the ingredients inside the pot.
So would I have a rough estimate on how much time we have before they...
You know, he's very clearly like missing a component that he thinks he might be able to find within this dragon's den. And you also get the sense you're like, oh, this is probably what they wanted the Sun Sword for, because that was like a guarantee for whatever he needs.
Yep.
Yeah. It's and I would say with this you get the sense that he's probably looking for like a radiant, or like a weapon that has something to do with radiance.
Okay. Would I, once he has that though, would I know how long it would take to cast?
I will let you guys know straight up, just no, if I bullshit. If you guys want to go to sleep, you would absolutely be welcome to do
And
that.
that's
So
what I'm trying to get. If I went to sleep,
you feel like you've got time to get
I
a
was
week,
gonna
40 weeks.
suggest the long run,
and
like,
again,
whatever
I start
happens,
explaining it in the longest possible
You-
happens. And I
you
literally-
put everyone to sleep.
lull them to sleep.
I turn around and like, I'm going to sleep. That den was crazy,
Yeah.
so you can.
You
get
find
anything
on that
to-
29 stealth check from before, you're like, hey guys, I
Yeah.
got like a really nice spot. It's like a
There's
hot
like a-
thermal stream. We can have a bar. Like, it's really
You're
nice.
like,
You go there, you all have a rest, and you all level up.
Yay!
So you are all level 4.
And back to what?
Holy shit!
You
That was.
you were so upset when I was like, you're taking 70 damage. You're like, I'm dead.
I won't lie. I don't like dying.
No.
No, Callum's
No.
not like it. Not
No,
not.
Callum.
I don't like Lucy.
No.
Don't like it.
Really? I never would
You
have
take 70 points a day. No.
Correct.
Surprise.
What ability is everyone increasing?
Okay, yeah, I feel that. Am I just gonna? You know what? I haven't been able to use charisma, but that's probably not a bad thing. Oh yeah, you know.
So you guys get an ability score increase. So you get to increase one of your stats by 2 or 2 of your stats by 1.
So I'm gonna take the 7.
But you can't go above 20.
Yeah, I've already.
Do we want to do this off stream?
We're going to take a super speedy break while I refill my drink bottle and we make sure everyone's character sheets are up to date. And then we'll get back to see what these potential necromancer is fucking doing with a silver cauldron.
Okay.
What's that little scamp doing? Back in a bit.